Okay, day 7 is done. The first full week of real estate full-time has concluded. I just finished my open house. By the way, please let me know if you guys like this lighting here. I just have my front light on. I didn't turn any of the other lights on. I think it actually looks better, to be honest, but we're going to be talking about the open house that I had on Sunday. Actually, I had 2 that I hosted today, and I want to let you know how they both went. So to start off, I hosted an open house from 1 to 3, and I had 6 people or 6 families show up. So it was more than the one I actually had on Saturday, which is great news, which means that the more signs that you put around the neighborhood, the more likely people are going to be stopping by, which is nice. However, there is something that I noticed in this open house in particular. People were not signing in these sign-in sheets. So let me make this very clear for you guys to understand. When you host an open house, your goal is to collect the leads from people that visit. That is your goal when it comes to hosting open houses, because you're trying to find someone that you can help to buy a home. So you're looking for a potential buyer who will want to work with you as their real estate agent. So typically what happens is the way you follow up with them is that you put in a contact form. I put mine in, and I noticed a lot of people not filling theirs out. Now I'm getting told from people in the office and my great aunt that it has to do with my level of expertise and how I'm portraying myself during the open house rather than people just not wanting to give me their information in general. So it has more to do with respect for how professional I am, which in open houses, I'm still a little nervous. I still kind of come off like an amateur. I'm not an expert, like a major expert in the city yet, but I'm working to get there. So that just tells me that scripts matter, but I'm almost convinced that when you're doing open houses, you will benefit more if you actually know the market and know the neighborhood and know the ins and outs of the home rather than actually knowing exactly what to say when you greet people. But now that I did my open house scripts, now that I did my open house scripts that entire week, we might start transitioning back to the cold calling scripts, FSBOs and expireds in particular. So I'm going to be waking up tomorrow at 6. It's going to be an early day because I have Ignite training all week, so I have to generate leads. I have to practice my scripts. So what I'm doing tomorrow is I'm going to be going into the office and just going to see what I can do here and generate leads. I have it written down on my calendar on when I actually have my Ignite training. So I'm going to be going through that. And then on top of that, I'll be practicing my cold calling scripts until 9. So I'll be in there in the office at 7. And then I'll be practicing for 2 hours. So I'll be doing that all the way up until 9. So that pretty much does it as far as that goes. With that being said, after that, I will be studying the market. I'm going to be looking at open houses. It's going to look a lot like Monday, except I just have my Ignite training. So I am going to be finding open houses to host. I am going to be practicing scripts, and I am going to be studying the market, and then I'm doing my Ignite training. The only caveat I think I have right now is that I actually need to go to the gym. I think I look pretty good now. It's just I haven't been as consistent since I've been here. So that's going to have to be something I look into, is how I can fit the gym into my schedule. Even if it is like a quick 45-minute workout sesh, I'm just going to need to find a way to get that done because I don't want to be, losing gains or trying to be unhealthy or anything like that when I'm doing my real estate stuff. That about does it in this video. I wanted to make this one very short again. I got to go to bed soon, and I want to let you guys know how it went. Second open house I had, only one family showed up, and I didn't even bother having them fill out the information, which really, looking back, was a mistake. They were just in there so fast. I wasn't expecting anyone to go to a 4 to 6 open house. And they already spoke with the hosting agent that hosted right before I did. So I was like, I'm just going to let them go. They don't seem interested in having that stuff set up, but that likely could have been a mistake. Anyways, guys, I'll go ahead and follow up with you tomorrow. Bigger day tomorrow. So I'm excited. We'll see what happens, and we'll make another video tomorrow. So see you guys, and have a great night.